morning. Welcome to our community meditation. This meditation is about 15 minutes long with silences, words of faith, and beautiful music. Please turn off your cell phones and just go within with me. Put your feet firmly on the floor. Take a few deep breaths as you close your eyes. Let your shoulders relax as a signal for your body to just let go of things. God is the center of my life. When I go within and know this truth, my life expands. My consciousness deepens. Let us contemplate and be grateful as we meditate on a God-centered life. When we allow Spirit to occupy the center of our lives, our creativity expands. We see more clearly, and a sense of awe emerges. When we allow Spirit to occupy the center of our lives, our creativity expands. We see more clearly, and a sense of awe emerges. When we allow Spirit to be our guidance system, Howard Thurman reminds us that the joy of the beauty of holiness overwhelms the mind and enlivens all the emotions with a kindling of spiritual fervor. As Don Miguel Ruiz said, the amazing grace at our center allows us to be impeccable with our word. My word is the gift that comes directly from God. It is a force that creates the events of my life. We believe in the direct revelation of truth through the intuitive and spiritual nature of people, and that any person may become a revealer of truth who lives in close contact with the indwelling God. When we live with Spirit at the center of our lives, we believe that we are surrounded by the creative mind, which receives the direct impress of our thought and acts upon it. We all have that inherent God power within us. It is the foundation from where we live a life centered in the infinite intelligence. As we prepare to come back into this sacred, holy space, remember that we are heirs to the kingdom as we live a life centered in the infinite intelligence. This ends our meditation for this morning. Our service starts at 10 o'clock, so we have about 15 minutes. Thank you.
Are you feeling overwhelmed, distracted, or maybe just a little disconnected? Does your mind feel like it's always racing? Well, you're not alone. For the month of May, our In This Together series is all about mindfulness for mental health and well-being. Together, we'll explore some simple, practical tools to help us slow down, reduce stress, and reconnect with ourselves right in the middle of our everyday life. There's no experience needed, just bring yourself exactly as you are. We'll share real tools and real practices to help you feel calmer, clearer, and more grounded, no matter what's going on in the world around you. Because peace isn't some faraway idea. It's something we can learn to access right here and right now. Join us each Wednesday in May. And remember, we're in this together.
Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living and happy Memorial Day weekend. I want to take a moment here before we do anything else to just take a moment and pause in remembrance of all of those beloved Americans who have given so much of their lives to uphold the Constitution of the United States. I'm an Air Force brat. I come from a military family, and all of my immediate family are laid to rest at Veterans Cemetery, so it's near and dear to me. So would you join me here for just a few seconds of silence, please? Thank you. And let's take a moment to acknowledge those men and women in our armed services that are at harm's way right now in conflicts around the world. So just please remember to hold them near and dear in your heart as well. Wow, it's wonderful to see you all. It's wonderful to be here on this glorious weekend. I'm happy to be here with you. I want to say hi to the people that are joining us online. If you would, turn and wave at that glass window back there. Joe's got the cameras going, and our online audience is right there ready to receive, just as you are receiving here today. We're going to start it off with some music. What are we singing today, Justin?
One People.
One People. What a great song. Those words are going to be on the screen. If you'd like to stand and join us, sing along with us. David's going to come up and accompany us.
One people living on one planet, joining in one family. We all are one people living on one morning, everybody. Greet your neighbor at this time if you're comfortable doing so.
Okay, we're going to shift our energy a little bit here and go into a little more contemplative time. I know the hugs were great. I want to invite up our practitioner of the day, Clay T. White, who's going to give us our affirmation and invocation, followed by some more beautiful music from David and Justin.
So the last time I was up here, I did not allow you to read the affirmation. I was too excited about the prayer. So let us read the affirmation together. Everything I need for my hero's journey has already been given to me. This journey is an inside job. As above, so below, as within, so without. Beautiful.
Perfect peace flows through me. All is as it should be. I release, I let go, and I know perfect peace. Let's sing it now. Here we go. Perfect peace flows through me. All is as it should be. I release, I let go, and I know perfect peace.
The song this morning one people. That's what I was thinking. Because I am one with God. I am one with all people. I'm one with life, meaning that I am one with everything that lives. I'm in union with all beings, all of nature. I love life, and daily I enter into the joy of living. I know that there's something within me that reaches out and embraces the whole world. There is something at my center that blesses everything I touch. It acts as a healing balm. The spirit within me is protection. I'm born again daily in joy and in love and in faith and in holy assurance. I release this truth into the law and into the love that centers me. It grounds me. It allows me to listen and grow. As I listened this morning to the words of Reverend Laura, these truths are so, and so it is.
Perfect peace flows through me. All is as it should be. I release, I let go, and I know perfect peace. One more time now. Perfect peace flows through me. All is as it should be. I release, I let go, and I know perfect peace. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Everything I've ever done, and everything I've ever seen, everything I've lost or won, and everything I've ever dreamed has led me here to the present moment, here to this new beginning here. And I'm seeing life so clearly now. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul, 'cause here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Yes, here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Yes, here I go, deeper, deeper, deeper than I've ever been before. Yes, here I go, closer, closer, closer to my sacred source. Get ready, my soul. I'm diving in. Get ready, my soul. Ooh, I'm diving in to the deepest kind of love, to the sweetest kind of life. Get ready, my soul. Yes, get ready, my soul. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so I've had my inspiration, I've had my church, I've had my cry, all in like 5 minutes. Thank you very much, David. It was beautiful, thank you. All right, so this month is May, where I've been working on this idea of mystical union. And so mystical union is not about trying to find God. It's not about reaching out to God. It's not about trying to bring something into us that isn't there. It's about realizing that we've never, ever been separate from it. That it is always there. It's always within our soul. We just have to be open enough to dive in and find it, because it's already there. It's already there within us. It's a place within us that's never been confused. It's never been afraid. It's never been divided. It's not something that you have to create, but it's something that you have to return to remember that it is the truth of your being, and return to it again and again and again. And so today we're talking about what it means to be living from the center. To be living from the center of all of this, that deep place within our soul where spirit is found so beautifully, where we can actually find God, where we can actually find it there within us. Our founder, Ernest Holmes, wrote several quotes about this in The Science of Mind. I really had a ton to choose from today. This one is one of my favorite here. Spirit is all. When he wanted to say something important, he capitalized it. All of it. The center and the circumference of everything that exists, both manifest and unmanifest. Spirit is all that is. The center and the circumference of all that is. And we then are individualized centers of that consciousness. We are the place where God shows up. And it can only show up when it has someone who is willing to find that place within them, to find that center within them, to open up to it and see what is available to them. And this doesn't just happen sometimes in our lives. Not just when our life is going all well and everything's peachy. Not when we've figured everything out either. Not when we've got all the answers and we have everything solved. This is happening constantly. We are the center of God consciousness all the time. Ernest says this in one of his chapters on unity. He says, "The center of my being is understanding and intelligence. I am calm, poised, and at peace with the world." This man could write affirmations like nobody else. I am calm, poised, and at peace with the world. So if I'm calm and poised and at peace with the world, how come I don't always feel it? Because most of us are not living from that center. We're living from the circumference. We're living from the outside and we're looking in trying to find a solution to our problems instead of being in the center and looking out. Because in the center, it's calm, it's poised, and we are at peace. But when we're looking out around us, things are a little chaotic out there. Most of us live from the circumstances that are happening in our lives, not from a source of true inspiration within us. Or we live from our reactions to things that are happening in our lives. Or we identify ourselves in a certain way and we live from that identity. Or one of my favorite, we live from the stories we've told ourselves about what has happened in our lives. And all of this separates us from our center, separates us from that conscious union with spirit. So as I was writing this and preparing for this, a couple things kept coming to my mind, and one of them was my experiences in college. So when I first started college, I was a science major, and I know that surprises you all. So I'm taking this class, which I suggest nobody ever take, called organic chemistry. Now, in organic chemistry, they give you a solution in the labs that we had. They would give us a solution, and they say, okay, tell me what's in it. You just get this little test tube full of liquid, and you have to figure out what's in it. So we would use this machine called a centrifuge. That was the first step in this process. And you can see here in the centrifuge, you have all of the little bottles, the little vials of solution go around the outside edge. The inside is solid, and it spins very, very fast. And when it spins really fast, those solutions break apart. Those solutions break apart. They become separate parts. You might think of this when you maybe give blood. They take your blood and they put it into a centrifuge and they divide it into the plasma and the cells and red blood cells and so forth, and then they can give that to people in the quantities that they need or the concentration that they need of that. But they take these solutions and they break them apart through spinning them at the circumference. Not spinning them in the center. The center won't do any good. That's where the force comes from. But all of the effect is in the centrifuge, the circumference of the centrifuge, everything around the outside edge of it. And so this is the same thing that happens to us when we lose our spiritual center. We feel like we are in the centrifuge and everything becomes scattered and reactive. And we are pulled outward in every direction. We are forced out from our center. But our spiritual practices can be that center of the centrifuge, that place where we become more centered and grounded and connected. It draws us back in to a deeper alignment with the presence within us. So when we're living from that idea of the centrifuge, that centrifugal living, there's fragmentation, there's disconnection, there's distraction, there's our external identification. We are identifying ourselves with things outside of us instead of with the truth of our being. But when we become centered, when we can remember and we can return to that truth that we are always calm and poised and at peace with the world, then we feel something different. Everything begins to unify. Everything becomes coherent within us. We feel grounded. We feel centered. We feel like we're aligned with our spiritual truth. This is also, right now, we're heading into this wonderful season we have here in the Northern Hemisphere of tornadoes and hurricanes. Fortunately, in this area, we don't experience a lot of those, and I'm grateful for that myself. Having lived in the Midwest most of my life, I experienced a lot of tornadoes. But the same thing happens here with a tornado or a hurricane. This is a picture of a hurricane. And so, as you can see, right at the center of it, it is calm. It is peaceful. There is no distortion. There is no distraction. There is no thing breaking us apart. But the moment we move out from that center, what happens? And that is just chaos, pure chaos. If you've ever been near a tornado or a hurricane, you know what I'm talking about, or you've even watched the movies that talk about that. The circumference is chaotic. It is destructive. When we're living from that outside edge, we are at the effect of everything that's going on around us. But when we can get ourselves into that center, our lives become less reactive. We become more responsive. We can look at things from a distance and see the effect that it's having on us, as opposed to being right there in the middle of it, experiencing it all. The circumference is fragmented. Everything gets broken up when it's in the circumference of it. But in the center, it's unified. I am calm and poised and at peace in my center. And so this idea of mystical union is that movement from the circumference to the center. It's moving ourselves back to that place where we are calm and poised and at peace. It's moving away from the loud world around us into a quiet place within ourselves. It's moving from that need to react to everything and to be more reflective about what's happening. It's moving from the outer effects of the world around us to that place within us, that place that has always been calm, poised, and at peace with the world. It's allowing ourselves to come back to the truth of our being. The mystics call this a felt sense of living, a felt sense of living. It actually becomes not a concept, but a felt reality, something that is tangible. It becomes that direct experience of living in conscious union with Spirit. When we can return and return and return to our center, we become more aligned with our spiritual truth and more aware of the truth that's always existed for us. When we're centered, when we're calm, when we return to the truth of our being, our breath slows down. Our shoulders and body soften because we're not fighting against the world around us. Our mind becomes more open, more spacious, and most importantly, more curious about what's going on. Our reactions lose their urgency, and we become more responsive in a way that feels more centered and grounded. And so when we are living from this center, it's not about being numb, but it's about being deeply present with what is. It's not about being passive, but being profoundly aligned with this spiritual truth. When we are living from our center, we're no longer living from reaction, but we're living from awareness. And awareness is a huge part of our spiritual growth. To become aware is to separate ourselves from the external effects of the world around us. You know, Michael Singer, in his wonderful work, The Untethered Soul, talks a lot about this idea of a witness consciousness. The witness is that part that is aware. And what he says it's aware of is the inner roommate, who often needs to be evicted. In his book, he says, you are not the voice in your head. You are the one aware of it. We're not the chattering mind that's at the stop sign cursing everybody out that's driving around us. We are not the chattering mind that wants things done when we want them done. We are not the chattering mind that is telling us how awful we were for something we said that we shouldn't have said. We are not the chattering mind that thinks we should be better. We are what is aware of that. And when we can separate ourselves from that, we return back to our center. We return back to that place of conscious union with spirit. When we become aware of that witness consciousness, that witness that hears that chattering mind that's going on. You are not the voice inside of your head. You are the one that is aware of it. That awareness, that witnessing presence, that is the center. And when we are aware of it, when we can hear it, when we can live our life from it, instead of that chattering voice that's gloom and doom most of the time, that's when we're living from the center. The mystics throughout the ages have spoken about this in lots of different ways. The wonderful poet Rumi says, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are an entire ocean in a drop. We think we are that drop that's at the effect of all the other drops around us. But the truth is, we are all of that. We are the ocean in a single drop. St. Francis of Assisi puts it this way: what you are looking for is what is looking. What you are looking for is what is looking. Again, that's the awareness, that witness consciousness that sees the effects that are happening around us. One of my favorite teachers on the path of mysticism is Lao Tzu, who wrote the book, well, they think he wrote it. They actually think Lao Tzu was a lot of people, not just one, but you know how that is. Lao Tzu says in the Tao Te Ching, in chapter 11 of the Tao Te Ching, he says, 30 spokes converge upon a single hub. It is the hole in the center that the use of the cart hinges. It is the hole which makes it useful. It is the empty space within there. If you think about this, you have this wheel. It would roll and roll and roll because it's round. It's made that way. So you could push that and roll. But it's only of use in a practical way when we have a hole in the center of it that we can put an axle through and attach it to a cart and make the entire cart roll. Otherwise, it could just be a rock on the ground rolling around. This paradox of the idea of the whole versus the spokes there is that the unseen, empty, still center is what gives meaning and function to the whole thing. In this same chapter of the Tao Te Ching, he talks about doors and windows. And he says, doors and windows are wonderful, but the only value of them is the opening. The door and the window would be of no use if it didn't have something empty inside of it. Or a vase. A vase is practical and useful, but where the use is the empty space inside of it that we can fill with water or flowers or whatever we need to. It is the empty space at the center of it that becomes useful. And so spiritually, we might say that our lives become aligned not merely through the form that's around us, but through the emptiness within us, with that centered place within us, the grounded presence at the center of our being. So if this is the truth of us, why are we so often leaving our center? Why are we at the effect of what's going on in the world around us, more than we are at what is the truth of our being? Well, we get pulled. Just like the centrifuge pulls the solution apart, we get pulled in lots of different directions. We get pulled by fears, what ifs. We get pulled away by the urgency of things around us. Anybody feel like the world is just a little too fast-paced right now? Can't keep up with anything? We get pulled away by other people's energy. Even if we can get ourselves centered and grounded, sometimes we have people all around us that are chaotic. And we're pulled away by that energy. We are pulled away by old conditioning, old stories, old belief systems. Things that we haven't quite processed through and allowed ourselves to clear yet. And here's the part that most people don't want to hear. You will never completely eliminate all of this. Even those gurus sitting in the mountaintop cave, waiting for, just by themselves, nobody bothering them, are still at the effect of this. Trying to stay centered all the time is just another form of control. It's just another form of trying to make things be different than what they are for you. The real practice is to try to keep ourselves centered more and more and more frequently. The practice is learning how quickly we can return to our center, because we are going to be pulled away from it. And so we need that awareness. We need that witness consciousness that sees that we've been pulled away from it and can quickly make adjustments to return us to center. This is what we call spiritual maturity. Not perfection, return. Not control, but reconnecting to the presence within us. And so here are some practices that you can use to help return to center a little more quickly. These are 3 simple, grounded ways to bring yourself back when you feel, once your witness consciousness has determined that you are out of center, here are some ways we can come back. First one, just stop. Just pause. Just take a nice little breath. Allow yourself to be fully present with what is. Before you react, before you try to control, try to fix it, just pause and become aware of what is. That one single breath can interrupt an entire pattern. That one single breath can change your entire day by just pausing deeply, breathing, becoming aware of what's going on. The second thing we can do is ask a question. Ask yourself, where am I responding from right now? Am I responding from my center, or am I responding from my circumference? In other words, am I responding from a place of peace within myself, or am I responding from the chaos I feel moving all around me? No judgment here. Remember, judgment will just keep us stuck in the cycle. Just awareness. Just awareness here. And then the third thing is to return. Bring your attention out of your head, out of that chattering mind that's trying to figure everything out, and bring it into your body. Bring it into your body by feeling your feet touching the floor, by feeling your breath as it moves in and out, putting your hand on your heart, and perhaps feeling the beat of it. Reconnecting with our body is a powerful way to get us back to center, because the center is never found in thinking. It's never found when we try to analyze it. It is found and accessed most easily when we practice the presence. And practicing the presence is that recognition that I am already all I need to be right now. And so living from this center in real life, how does this show up? Well, it doesn't mean that you will never experience anger. You will never experience grief. You will never get overwhelmed. It doesn't mean any of that. But it means that we begin to act differently. Instead of reacting to the circumstances around us, we act from a place of groundedness, from a place of peace, from that breath when we pause. And when we speak, it doesn't mean that we won't say things that we shouldn't have said, but we are more aware of the words that are coming out of our mouths, and we bring them more into alignment with the truth of who we are and what we really believe. And it means that we begin to choose from a sense of clarity, from a sense of understanding, more than a reaction, just trying to solve a problem. And so this is what mystical union actually looks like in action. Not floating above life, like this super Santa Claus thing that's out here judging everything, but we are fully in life without losing ourselves to it, without becoming that place of chaos in our lives. Our founder, Ernest, he was actually quite a poet. He has a book that's, probably 300 pages. It's an epic poem called The Voice Celestial. And as he was writing that, it was the last book he wrote in his life, he took from some of the things that he put in the Science of Mind textbook and some of his other work. So I wanted to share a poem with you today from Ernest Holmes. This is from his chapter on mysticism in a section called Unity. And it starts with this quote. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, whose center is everywhere and whose circumference is nowhere. Holy, 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 Lord God within me. Thou art the center and the circumference of my life, the beginningless and endless part of me, the eternal reality of me, the everlasting power within me. Holy, 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 Lord God within me. Thou art the eternal good working through me, infinite love impelling me, limitless peace and calm within me, the perfect life living through and in me. Holy, 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 Lord God within me. Thou art the joy of the soul and the light of the Spirit illuminating me. O Lord God, eternal and forever blessed, thou art my whole being. Let's take this into prayer. I invite our practitioners to stand and surround us. Our practitioners spend many years training to recognize that presence a little more easily than they did before. They are here for you in support of your spiritual needs, especially through our power of prayer. So I invite you to turn within, to that center of your being, that place where the presence is felt. Holy, 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 Lord God within me. Thou art all. For I know that Spirit is all. And all was created from it. It is the center and the circumference of all life. The beginning, the end, and all in between. For I know that nothing exists outside of this one, this infinite intelligence, this amazing power and presence, this unconditional love. I know it shows up as beauty and harmony and joy and abundance. And because I know there's only one, I know that I am one with it. That the isness and the allness and the fullness of life resides right at the heart of my being. It is the center of who I am. And as I know this is true for me, I know this is true for all of us. For we are each a unique and perfect emanation of this creative love intelligence. We are the center the presence within us resides right at the heart of our being. This is the truth of who we are, who we've always been. And I know that each time we breathe in, we breathe back into that center, to that place of conscious union with Spirit. That place where the divine is a felt presence. An incredible love. An overwhelming sense of clarity. And I know that when we look out from this center, we see the beauty and the harmony and the balance of the world around us. We are no longer at the effect of a chaotic world, but we are centered and grounded in the truth of our being. How good it is to know this, how good it is to feel it, how good it is to see it operating in this world right here and right now. And I just give great thanks as I release this word into the law, into that creative mind that always says yes. I let it go and I let it be. And together we say, and so it is.
I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole. I am letting go of the things that no longer serve me. As I'm letting go, God's revealed and I am whole.
Beautiful. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, practitioners. Excuse me, I tickle. Now is the time in our service when we support our community financially through your offerings. I wanted to give you a little bit of a announcement today. You know, back at the beginning of the year when we were talking about our financial state and how we had kept withdrawing money from our reserves at such a rapid rate we were running out. We've had 2 months with no withdrawals from our reserves. Isn't that amazing? So I just really want to thank you all and encourage you to continue this level of participation. It is making a huge difference in our community, so we appreciate that very much. So if you would, put your hands over your heart. Let's do this a little blessing here. If you would repeat after me, this gift I give, goes forth from me, does amazing and miraculous things,
Does amazing and miraculous things.
and returns to me in kind,
Returns to me in kind.
pressed down and overflowing.
Down and overflow.
What are we singing,
God
Justin?
is my source.
God is my source. The words are on the screen if you want to sing with us.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Peace is my source. Peace is my power. Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Peace gives me everything I need. Peace gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need.
And we are so grateful for the way that God has given us everything that we need here today. We are so blessed. We know that this blessing extends out from us, touching lives in amazing ways. We are blessed. Thank you, God. So it is. All right, we have David.
So this is another original song by my friend Jeff Penque back in Jersey. And he originally wrote this for the victims and first responders for the 9/11 tragedy. But I would like to dedicate it today to all the men and women who lost their lives in the line of service, protecting our rights and our country. We light candles in our life. A candle is a special light that we share with people every day. A friendship has a special glow that burns brighter as it grows. A spark that teaches loves and guides our way. For you're the light within my song, and when I sing you will live on. I'm proud to say that we share the flame, and when I sing I will retrace the memories of the brighter days. My song will be an everlasting flame to the love you gave. Light candles on this night to show our love and symbolize we won't forget the wounded and the brave. And I have changed as I move on. I cherish lights that I've turned on, and I will use my love to fan the flame. For you're the light within my voice, and when I sing I will rejoice. I'm proud to say that we share the flame, and when I sing I will retrace the memories of the brighter days. My song will be an everlasting flame to the love you gave. I walk the streets and I see the candles burning bright, and I know we've got to be each other's light. For we all are beacons, each and every one, each other's stars and each other's suns. Each heart is like a candle in the night. For what we say and what we do lights up in me and shines on you, and we can help each other to burn bright. For you're the light within my song, and when I sing you are reborn. I'm proud to say that we share the flame, and when I sing I will retrace the memories of the brighter days. My song will be an everlasting flame. Thank you.
Nice job, man.
Thank you, David. Make sure you thank your friend for us. It's wonderful songs. All right, just a few announcements here. First off, we have Katie Powers is performing in a wonderful musical play in July called Come From Away. Fran has some more tickets left. I think she bought an extra 10 tickets, so check with her. She should be in the, I don't see her yet, but I think she's in the foyer there. So we do have, I just printed them out for her, so I know she's got some extra tickets. So if you're still looking for that, this is on Saturday, July 11th at 2 p.m. We're watching the matinee. There'll be about 30 of us there, so it'll be wonderful. Our Walking the Path group meets every Tuesday here in the sanctuary. They are a discussion group. They take the Science of Mind reading for the day from the Science of Mind magazine and see where their discussion leads to. It's a wonderful group. Our Wednesday nights, as you saw in the video commercial beforehand, In This Together is at 7 p.m. on Wednesday evenings on our YouTube channel only. This month I'm talking about mindfulness for mental health and well-being, since it's Mental Health and Well-Being Awareness Month. Our Women's Sacred Circle meets today at 2:30 here in the sanctuary. Judy's got a wonderful program scheduled for you. I believe Karen Dunphy is speaking today on, and she has a new book out, so you might want to talk to her about that. She's going to be bringing it to us soon. And it's a wonderful group for women here. What do you mean, about 2 hours, Judy? Yes. Okay, so until about 4:30. On June 5th, we have a film coming in. This is a series of films that were put together by a wonderful new production company, Kinema, Kinema, I think. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. It's a great video about life from the indigenous perspective and how we can take care of our earths from that point of view. This is a free video, free movie here. I think it's about 90 minutes long. We'll be showing it at 7 o'clock on Friday, June 5th. I'm pretty sure we're going to have popcorn, probably some drinks. Come and join us for that. Bring a friend with you. Our Soulful Giving program continues. It runs from Mother's Day to Father's Day, and so we still have a couple more weeks going on. This is in conjunction with Friends of the Desert, which helps the unhoused population here in our valley. And so if you're interested, we're collecting brand new socks and toiletries for our unhoused neighbors here in the valley. So you can see the box out there with a little more information about what we're collecting. And finally, our moment of prayer is available here in our prayer room. If you go right outside this door here, Clay T will be standing at the door there to direct you to a practitioner who will be willing to give you a spiritual mind treatment on any of the issues that you may be experiencing right now. Make sure you check that out. If that feels a little too intimidating, we do have a prayer box in the foyer by the door where you can write a prayer request. That's why I tell people often, prayer doesn't start till you ask for it. So you got to take that step and you got to ask for it. And we'll be happy to respond to it for you. Would you stand and join hands, please? Yeah, I see Fran now. She's out there. All right, would you repeat after me? There is only one life.
There is only one life.
That life is God.
That life is God.
That life is perfect.
That life is perfect.
That life is my life now.
That life is my life now.
Have a beautiful and blessed weekend. Be safe and sane.
Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do.
Have a great week, everybody.